Star.
Hello, 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 welcome. We are back. My God, it seems like a long time, doesn't it, Painey?
Yes, very long time. It's been,
We are back.
how long has it actually been?
I think it's been 3 weeks. It's not good, not good.
Really?
news. No, I know.
I thought it was longer than that.
Possibly even 4 weeks. That would be.
I definitely think it's. Yeah, I think it is 4 weeks.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we're sorry about that. It was a bit of due to us being busy and other stuff. But yeah, basically we're back, and it's episode number 20, the big 20, another
Big
milestone.
20, the date of my birthday. Yeah, special.
Anyway, yeah, if you're new to the show or you need reminding, get in touch with us via the Twitch TV chat, which we always monitor, so please just flood it.
Yeah, I'm on my new computer now, so I can check it.
Yep.
Rather than
Painey's,
have my laptop crash.
yeah.
That's why I'm in my front room.
Painey's also monitoring the Twitter, that's at 4bit Gaming. And you can also email us at studio@4bitgaming.co.uk, but we'll probably won't read that until after the show.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start with some news, and I'm going to kick it off with free Xbox Live Gold weekend incoming this weekend. I think it might have already started. Oh, sorry, it is the weekend. Of course it's... What am I on? I'm sorry, I'm in a daydream. It has already started.
I think it starts the next day in the weekend.
Yeah.
No. It's yeah, it started. I haven't checked because my Xbox isn't set up, but it's cool, I suppose.
Yeah.
It seems a bit pointless, really. What do you think?
I don't know. It might be trying. Oh God! Wait, 2 seconds.
Excuse me.
I actually have to be right back. 2 seconds.
All right, I'll carry on. Just mute your mic. Okay. So yes, while Javo is busy receiving a phone call from somebody, I should just carry on. Persevere. All right, he's actually gone now. Okay. So yeah. So Xbox Live weekend. So how you doing, guys? How you doing? No, I'm not going to do anything too serious right now. I don't want to spoil Javo's fun. Is anybody actually watching? I don't know. I don't care. Doesn't make a difference. Nope, nobody is. It's me and Javo, the only viewers. That's amazing. Let me just move my mic up. Okay. I'm going to take this time to prepare myself for the show, since I don't do it beforehand. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, looks like he's back. So that was show number 20 of 4-Bit Gaming, everyone. I'd like to thank you all for listening to me go through every single bit of news there, and the bargain bucket, and the question of the week.
Slightly embarrassing.
See you next time.
Anyway, where were we at? Sorry about that.
We were just talking about Xbox Live weekend.
Yeah. Do you think it's a ploy to get more people on live? Do you think they found out that not many people have live subscriptions and are just playing offline?
Maybe there might have been quite a decline. You don't know. I mean, I know, even for sort of just people we know, there's been a definite decline recently, hasn't there?
Yeah, I mean, on and off, because I didn't have Xbox Live for a while, and I did. I don't actually use it now. I don't know why I've got it.
I don't use it.
My gaming has declined quite a lot recently.
Yeah, I know. But even the games I play, they're all offline, like Devil May Cry or Far Cry.
Yeah.
They're offline, so I don't really need the Xbox Live for them. But yeah, I suppose. It seems a bit of a weird time. I
know.
I mean, you can understand if it's end of summer, coming towards September, October, that'd be a good time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just seems kind of just stuck randomly in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's it can't do any harm, I suppose, for Xbox.
Yeah.
But just seems pointless.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to avoid people back in. Maybe they're not. But to be honest, it can't hurt them because the people who've already got a subscription aren't gonna stop paying because they got free 2 days.
You never know. It might be because of the PS3. Maybe PS4. Sorry. Maybe they're actually threatened by it.
Yeah, maybe.
They're trying to win people over.
Yeah, that could be. But Yeah, so I mean that's kind of good because the people who have never tried Xbox Live will get a taster,
Yeah, yeah,
and that'll be quite cool.
yeah. I
So,
suppose it's not going to hurt, is it?
get a thumbs up to Microsoft there, doing well. Now you've just got to make life free forever. Because
But then it will just be awful.
really,
Just, well, there's the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live are very, very different.
yeah,
Like, Xbox Live is far superior in the way it just works, and you could say that is down to the money they get for it, because they must get a lot of money.
yeah. I think they could make it a bit cheaper though.
Yeah, I suppose
Don't you
that is one
think?
thing. But I saw something the other day. I saw somebody talking about how, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's so many ads on it now.
What on
you go
Xbox?
On Xbox, yeah. You go on there, it's just ad after ad. So you're paying to see ads, which is
Really?
ridiculous.
Where are the ads? I haven't been on Xbox for ages.
Well, I've seen things like, since you go onto the dashboard, there's like loads of ads up of things like Netflix now. Netflix is with
Yeah,
Xbox, but there's
yeah.
loads of other. But like, considering you're paying for Xbox Live and then you're getting ads as well,
yeah.
it seems kind of stupid. Because
True.
like, it wouldn't bother me as much. I don't really care about ads or
Yeah.
anything. But like, for some people, it really like annoys them just to have ads all the time taking space up when you have no interest in what they're advertising.
Yeah, the center of the dashboard, the biggest square is the ads, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Although
which is-
they're not too intrusive. It's not like you're not allowed to do anything while the ads are being displayed.
Yeah, like like YouTube, that would be so annoying.
Yeah,
Like you log on to like Xbox Live and then you have like 4 ads and you can't do anything.
that would be ridiculous.
That would just be the end of it all.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's that. Penny, have you got a bit of news?
Yeah, sure. I'll start off talking about SimCity. I'm sure there's any people watching this that have heard, but SimCity was recently released by EA. EA, oh God. They can't do anything, can they? Because it appears that they released the game and it was designed to have lots and lots of online capabilities to sort of like make it multiplayer.
Yeah.
And the online doesn't work. The servers just crash.
Right.
Which is classic EA. And so hundreds of people have bought the game and they can't do anything with it. So EA have responded by giving everybody that's bought it so far free. It said free PC game, so I'm not sure if it's just a different game or whether they're going to give them the copy of it.
Yeah.
PC maybe.
Mm.
A lot of the money back or something. I don't know. It just seems a bit weird. And then it's just classic EA.
Yeah.
So I can't think of any good EA games, to be honest,
Uh,
that actually work.
EA Sports Big. SSX Tricky. That's a good EA game. Yeah. I had to relate it back to SSX.
I know.
What else have we got? Command and Conquer's EA, I think.
Really?
Yeah, EA. It was the original Command and Conquer was Westwood Studios, which
Never heard of it.
Yeah, they're quite. I think they were quite small, and then I think either they went bust or got bought out by EA,
Oh, okay.
and now it's EA. Is it? Damn it, I can't even remember. I'm sure it's EA. Yeah,
It does. It sounds familiar,
Hmm.
like EA with Command and Conquer.
but yeah, they've gone downhill though.
Yeah, they're not what they used to
The
be.
latest Command and Conquer is diabolical, in my opinion.
That's EA for you.
Yeah. So that's that. So yeah, we should find out about what game they're getting or something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, not good on their part.
Nope.
Releasing a game that doesn't really
Doesn't
work
work.
properly. Unless
Uh.
you state that before, obviously, like Minecraft or something.
Yeah, that was like the beauty of it, though.
Mm. Yeah. Okay. There's been a new Heart of the Swarm trailer. This is quite. I think this might be a couple of weeks old now, considering the launch event is in 4 days' time. I think that's being broadcast live on Twitch TV, so please check that out. I know I'll be trying to view that if I've got the opportunity. Yep, I think Ben is actually buying Heart of the Swarm as well, even though he has a pure hatred for StarCraft.
I was gonna say he hates StarCraft.
I know, but I think
That's
he's
good.
buying it. So yeah.
Okay.
and we're trying to get Paney into it slowly.
I would if I had the money. I've got the computer now, so I can't use that as an excuse.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just once I have the money, which could be a while.
Mm. Yeah. So that's that.
That's nice.
So yeah, Heart of the Swarm looks pretty good. The trailer looked pretty epic.
Can't say I've seen it.
Kerrigan's pretty evil. Ugh, it's quite confusing. But yeah.
Oh.
So that's that.
Sounds exciting.
I hear you've got some news about Kickstarter.
Yes, a new game. Well, like, if you don't know, would you like to explain what the Kickstarter campaign is?
Yeah,
Like,
I
for
think.
people that don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a new viewer or you haven't viewed our previous shows, I think we talked about it before. It's about. It's sort of like a website where you really put a petition or an idea of what you want to do and how much money you need. And people can get rewards for donating this money, like a free copy of the game or something. And people just chip in if they want to, if they like your idea.
Yeah.
I think that explained it okay.
Yeah, it's a good way for developers, very very small developers, to make games because people will give them money, so they can raise quite a big chunk of money for it. As I'm just about to explain, there's a Kickstarter campaign for a game called Torment: Tides of Numenera. I don't know what that means. It went live 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago now. Depending on how old this article was when I found it. But the campaign rose. It's actually made $2 million in 2 days.
Right.
Within 6 hours, they'd raised $900,000. Oh yeah, it's longer than 2 days because at the moment it stands at $2.1 million raised from over 30,000 people backing it at the moment, and expected to go even higher.
Yeah.
Which is mad.
Yeah. Their goal was only 900,000, wasn't it?
Yeah, they reached it in 6 hours.
Yeah. And
which has been going higher and higher ever since.
Yeah. Currently, they've got 41,624 backers with 27 days to go.
Jesus, they must have. If they got to 2 million with 38,000 backers, they must be like rolling in it.
Yeah.
The money for it now.
So
That game better be good.
True, exactly. I mean, there's quite a lot of goals, music, and information.
I think when it comes to the Kickstarter thing, the only thing I would say is, for that sort of thing, it puts so much pressure on them.
Yeah.
Because they're obviously not very. They're not obviously going to be really experienced at making quality games. You wouldn't have thought. So it puts a lot of pressure onto them now.
Exactly.
To make sure it's good and worth it.
7 people, interestingly enough, 7 people out of those backers pledged either $10,000 or more.
What? Oh my god!
They get to go to the exclusive launch party and get all rewards.
Basically, if you're a really rich person and you love games, you would do that.
Yeah.
I know I would if I was filthy rich.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it just helps like them people and helps like just gaming in general, which is quite nice to give something back.
A lot of people have backed. About 33 people backed £1,000 or more, 3 2,000 or more, 2 5,000 or more.
That's bad.
I know, but obviously most of them. 406 people donated more than $270.
That's quite a bit.
500 developed more than 250.
We should make a thingy campaign. 4-bit gaming, so we can get that studio house.
I know, it's just legal shit that
I just screw legal.
I'm not experienced in. But yeah, ideally, I mean, we would love it if someone like just found us randomly,
like an Eastern European billionaire,
liked what we were doing and just said, "Here's the money. Don't worry if you like fail, but just try."
Yeah, like he just gave us like 10 grand.
Yeah.
I'd be like, well, alright.
But that's just like living in a dream world. Yeah.
Better than nothing, I suppose.
Exactly, true. Okay, so yeah, that Kickstarter is really taking off. So looking forward to seeing what that game
It's like.
is like. Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Did you say it was free to play, or is it going to be a paid game?
No idea.
Yeah.
I didn't see.
You think if they had like 2.2 million dollars to back it, they wouldn't charge for it because they haven't really.
They haven't had to put any lots of money towards it.
Exactly, $2.2 million will probably like cover the whole project.
Probably,
or
yeah.
something.
So
if
they make it so you have to purchase it, that's just a bit greedy.
yeah, considering it's relied on people's donations to actually get done.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that's that. My bit of news next is League of Legends now on Mac.
League of the Legends.
I think they're expanding their player base. I think it's good that most sort of networks like Steam, Origin are slowly shifting over to Mac, albeit it's not really a gaming built PC. That there is some freedom now to play it on PC. On Mac.
Well, it's sort of like people might just buy a Mac, just because it's a Mac.
Yeah.
And it's good that they can then play stuff on it rather than have to have another thing.
Exactly, it's nice to have the odd game on there. I mean, I know
Yeah,
World of Warcraft was always on Mac, I think. Same with StarCraft, really. Blizzard,
just like Mac.
yeah, seem to do Mac as well. Well, World of Warcraft on a Mac is actually pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the difference? Like, how can it be different?
Well, no, it's not different. It's just like I played it on one of the 27-inch iMacs with a massive display.
Oh, right, yeah.
It was just, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Albeit, Apple's Magic Mouse, which is like a touch Surface mouse.
Oh, really?
I think those mice are brilliant, but for games they are awful.
They're awful.
Awful.
That wouldn't be very good for games, would it really?
Yeah. It's so hard to control. But obviously you could just plug a normal mice in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. I think you've got some information on this new champion.
Yes, there is a new champion announced some time ago now. I don't think they've been released yet. I haven't really been playing long months, so I haven't checked. But they are called Quinn and Valor. It's one champion, but it's two characters in one. Quinn's like some sort of archer, and Valor is like her falcon eagle thing. And they just have loads of like skills based working between them. And I know the Quinn's ultimate can then change to Valor. Valor's the bird, obviously, and he has 4 spells and everything as well.
Yeah.
It's quite cool.
You can play this character. I think it's the first character to see the new pricing scheme on LoL. So this character is now available for about, I think it's 7,600 influence points.
Okay, and then it'll go down slowly.
Yeah, so I'm not touching that character. I recently bought Volley Bear, if you were interested, with riot points. I know, I did it.
Yeah, how much was he?
He was 900 and something.
Oh.
So quite a lot of riot points. And I have to say, I put money in, I bought an IP boost as well, so I paid about £9 for it, I think.
That's okay, I've done it before.
Yeah. Volley Bear, man, for a person who doesn't like tank nor melee, I love Volley Bear.
He's easy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because he's so tanky.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is why, okay, like, if people that actually watch our streams, they'd have known that I was always a LoL fan, and I didn't like Dota, and refused to touch it. But since our last show, it's reversed. I now love Dota and don't like LoL as much.
Yeah. Although, I am going to promise you, listeners, that I will try and make Painey play Twisted Treeline with us.
Okay, of course I'll play. If we actually want to play, I'll play it.
Because I always like LoL for the 3v3 Twisted Treeline.
I just prefer Dota. I think Dota's just so good.
I mean, Dota's good, but don't get me wrong, I like a bit of 3v3.
Yeah, I think the one thing that really wins me over for Dota is the fact that all the heroes are free.
Yeah, I mean, true, that's good. I mean, it's two different marketing models, isn't it?
Yeah, I just hate being tied down to certain characters on LoL. I
Yeah,
mean, I know you've got the weekly free ones, but then if you end up getting really good with one, you then can't use it
exactly.
for like
Yeah.
ages
I think I've
unless you
got
buy it.
about 22, 24 characters now.
Not bought.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I think I've only
Three,
got
three with riot points, the other 21 with influence.
I think I've got 6 bought. I think.
Yeah. So what is that? Shyvana, Wukong, Udyr.
Shyvana, Wukong, Udyr, Sejuani, Volibear.
You have
Uh,
Volibear.
Yeah, second one I bought.
Did you buy? Did you buy all of them with riots?
No, only Shyvana, Wukong, and Volibear. 3 of them.
Yeah. I bought Anvia, a support with riot points. I bought a Volibear, tank, and Graves to carry. I bought Anvia quite a long time ago, and I actually like played a couple of really good games with her.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I mean, they're both. It's sort of like swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Because obviously LoL's free to play originally. Well, so is Dota for loads of people.
Yeah, so is Dota mainly. It's just like me, the person who bought it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
they're both good, aren't they?
I think they're good. It's nice.
They're both
to
becoming huge.
Exactly.
Like that whole MOBA
Yeah.
is just taken over.
It's good, and it's always nice when you win, or I don't know if you get. I would prefer to not get demolished than have a really tight game and lose than to get demolished. What about you?
What, you'd rather just get demolished?
No. I'd rather like be on the point of winning but lose.
Oh god, yeah, that's well good.
Yeah.
Like even if you lose, it's still really
I
good.
mean,
because
it's
like,
so
really exciting.
heartbreaking, but you still know you played really well and you could.
Yeah,
have
no,
won it.
getting demolished is awful.
Yeah, it's just like.
It's worse in LoL though. Dota's funny because you can just mess about when it becomes stupid.
Yeah.
Because of all the skills and stuff are funnier. Like like Tiny, like he can toss people in.
Right.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like when you're losing and just messing about. Whereas LoL has nothing like that. LoL's more serious.
Yeah. I
And
don't know.
LoL's less forgiving.
Mm,
Like Dota, like if you have a bad start, it doesn't matter because it's not as weighted on kills.
yeah.
Whereas LoL's like if you like lose the first 3 kills, that's it. It's over straight away.
Yeah. Cool. I think that's pretty good. Summary. We went off on a tangent a bit.
Yeah.
there,
What was the topic? Oh,
it
Queen
was
and
the
Valor.
new champion. Yeah.
Queen and Valor look quite cool. I think they're a carry, aren't they? I would have thought.
Yeah,
They look
they
as if they're
are
a carry.
first ever carry combo.
Oh, that's quite cool. I like it. The fact it's a combo. It's quite cool.
Yeah. And obviously they've got skins that you can spend your precious money on.
Here's a good topic we can ask. We can just talk about now.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry. Do you think what's better, the skins in LoL or the different sort of items you can get on Dota? Because on LoL you either have a skin or you don't. But on Dota you can have different items so that they look different in parts.
Yeah. See, I don't know. The Dota one is quite cool, but I prefer LoL.
I thought you were going to say no. I actually prefer
For
LoL
the
as well.
skins, it's like, because I don't know, they just look better, to be honest.
Some of the skins are quite cool.
Yeah.
On some of them.
Like
Like Shyvana's ones. Oh, amazing.
I
Just
don't
Shyvana.
rate Graves one that much, to be
But
honest.
the one you bought.
Yeah. Man, that was bad. But Ambia, the Icebird, the one where she's all like metal, looks quite cool. Sherwood
Yeah.
Forest Ash looks quite cool.
Ash is basically Drow.
Yeah.
Ash Drow OP.
Astral. Oh god. Love it. Yeah, so the Sherwood Forest Ash, I can't remember the others. Volibear I didn't rate that much. But yeah, I'd prefer
yeah.
LoL to Dota.
Just in general, or
No,
the skins?
on the skins, yeah.
On the skins, okay.
I
Yep.
think I'll always play both though, because I really like LoL for the quick 3v3s.
See, now I have to play Dota, I really don't like the 3v3s. I think it's completely pointless.
It's
'Cause
quite.
no,
It's a
there's no
nice way to
tactics.
chill out. I still think there are tactics, just not as
Yeah,
many.
no, not as many, not as many.
I mean, you obviously have a lot more space, so obviously more tactics in Dota 5v5.
Yeah.
Whereas 3v3, it's quite confined, and you can
Yeah.
be quite messy and still win.
I think the 3v3 is more a case of just finding a combination of the three heroes champions that work.
Yeah.
And once you've
true.
done that, you've won.
Oh.
As long as you play, it's okay.
Yeah, I played against Pantheon the other day. Oh, I hate
Pantheon, yeah.
so much. I hate Tryndamere as well. Undying Rage, bloody.
Yeah, that's quite annoying. He's okay if you're playing as a tank though, because you're like he's not going to kill you. While
Yeah,
he's
exactly. Yeah, and I just go on all fours as Volibear and just like
just chuck people around.
yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, I was against a Volibear the other day, and he would like throw me out, and I would throw him back.
Yeah. Oh,
It
yeah.
was just- yeah, it was quite cool. But yeah, okay, so that was the LoL Dota sidetrack sort of thing. But yeah, try out Quinn. Hopefully she'll be on Quinn and Valor. Hopefully they'll be on free to play sometime
Hopefully, yeah.
because it looks interesting.
Yep.
I think also one other point to note. I don't know because I haven't played many LoL characters, but I played a few. I think LoL only has one passive, four active. It doesn't, don't they?
What do you mean?
LoL.
It's the same for every
spells.
character.
Yeah, you have one passive and four actives, where in Dota you can have a couple of
ridiculous.
passives, two actives, like Drow only has two actives, two passives.
Or if you're Invoker, you have
Invoker.
hundreds.
Exactly. You have like loads of, couple of passives, loads of couple of actives, loads of passives.
You
And I
can
think that's
upgrade-
quite cool.
And you can upgrade stats in Dota, and I think that's
Exactly.
cool.
Yeah. It's a lot more varied.
Yeah, there's a lot of customization in that respect.
Yeah, and I like the fact that you can make your own builds, so it's on the side. That's
Oh,
pretty-
that's awesome.
that is so good
It's
feature.
one of the best things ever.
Yeah, because in LoL, I don't like the fact that on 3v3, you can't have wards. You're banned from using wards on 3v3. I don't know
Really?
why. I
I
mean,
don't think I've ever used a ward on LoL because I don't play support. I only
Yeah.
play support on Dota.
you can't like have the bloodthirster, you know that? On 3v3, you
Yeah,
can't have the
yeah.
sanguine blade.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Hmm.
kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I like it still though. Anyway, on to my next topic. PS4 launch. What did you think of that? I have to admit I didn't really watch it. I was quite busy at the time.
I watched a fair bit of it, and it is basically. I think it's going to be no different from the Xbox. I think they're both going to be good,
Yeah.
but I think the PlayStation's they're trying too much to make it a home entertainment system,
Mhm.
and I don't think it should be.
Right.
Because it doesn't matter, obviously, really. I mean, it will increase sales, I suppose. But I just can't see it's like most parents aren't going to be like, we need like a DVD or something, a player.
Mm.
Like, we're going to get a PlayStation. They won't do it, I don't think.
Yeah. Although for the Blu-ray, I think people do that.
Yeah, even Xbox will go Blu-ray as well.
Yeah. True.
So it doesn't make a difference anymore. But I like the built-in streaming. It's just a shame it's not with Twitch.
Is it
It's
not
with-
with Twitch?
It's with their partner with, is it Ustream or something? Something like that. They've partnered with them. I'm hoping Microsoft partnered with Twitch. That would be amazing.
I think. Well, Call of Duty is streaming
They-
to Twitch.
With Twitch, yeah, that's cool.
That's
Although
cool.
to be honest, it's starting to get to the point where I'm just going to stop playing on Xbox from now and just play everything on PC.
Yeah. I
So-
don't know why I've just shifted away from console.
It's because it's just handier having everything there.
Yeah.
Like if you want to like play a game and like talk to them at the same time, it's so much easier on PC. Just go on Skype.
Exactly.
Like it means you don't both have to have Xbox Live.
Yeah.
Like talk while you're playing a game. So,
Exactly.
but I like the feature. What was it? The one where if you're playing you're playing a single player game, you can let somebody else control it for you, just from another console.
Right.
so that you could be playing. I don't know. Just pick a random game. Pick me a game.
Pick a game on what console?
Yeah, console game. Any
Halo 3?
Halo 3. There you go. Then. Say Halo 3 came out on PS4. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But just say, for example, it was, and you're playing Legendary on the campaign. You're stuck on a level. You can't do it. You can. If one of your friends is online,
Yeah.
you could just like say, "Oh, man, I can't do this one. Could you like try it for me?" And then they can just take control of your campaign from their console
Yeah.
and do it for you, and that's just amazing because it brings back like like the old days when you used to like play games together like around somebody's house,
Yeah.
like single player games, and it brings back single player like amazingly because
Yeah.
single player, loads of people are starting to go off of it because it's like it's not social as much anymore, but that's bringing it back,
Mm.
and I think that's really cool. I wish you could do that on PC. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, no, that sounds good.
It is a good feature though. I don't like the fact they're like everything is now with Facebook and Twitter. It's like so that you set it so that it tells you everything you're doing on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I don't care. I don't want people to know what I'm playing.
It's all about that integration, isn't it? And
It's just ridiculous. Like sometimes I go on Facebook and I see people that have set it so that their PS3 achievements come up on Facebook.
yeah.
And like a ton of them come up at once. I'm like, I don't care. What achievements you've got, or trophies on PlayStation, aren't they? But,
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's coming more integrated, trying to get more social, and I don't know. There may be a limit. I mean, some people like sharing their game stuff, it's fine, but...
Yeah. I think it's more like it would work better for things like Facebook groups. So that you could have a group on Facebook, so that like say like there's like 10 of you, and you all play PlayStation 4. Have like a PS4 group,
Yeah.
like with you and your friends, so that you can put all like your achievements and trophies and stuff up there.
Yeah.
That would be cool, rather than just have it so it goes to Facebook in general.
Exactly. True. Yeah. Okay.
But the actual hardware of the PlayStation, it doesn't seem that impressive. It seems like everything the Xbox is going to have, and they're both going to be inferior to PC.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, there we go. Obviously, I don't think either of us will be buying a PlayStation, but maybe Ben might or something.
It depends. It depends, doesn't it? Like, it depends on if they're going to have loads of games that won't come out on PC. But I can't see that.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So that was that. I'm gonna just go through a bit of a changelog because Mojang has released the latest pre-release of the Redstone update, which actually goes live properly on the 13th of March, so in 4 days again. Same day as Heart of the Swarm is announced. The launch event even. And I think there's quite a lot of additions. There is Redstone Comparator, Adder Hopper, Adder Dropper, Added, sorry. Wait, let me start that again. Redstone Comparator, Hopper, Dropper, Activator Rail, Daylight Sensor, Trap Chest. So basically a lot of, if you do integrated circuits or logic, a lot of logic components to be used in Redstone, which is pretty cool because this is one feature that I really wanted to be improved, and it looks like they're doing that. Obviously, they've got the new command for scoreboard, and more detailed death messages. Some mobs are harder, and many bug fixes.
We all like a death message.
I know.
You fail, you died.
It was like, DJ Javo tried to swim in lava.
What?
DJ Javo drowned.
That's quite cool. I like quirky death messages.
Mm.
They're quite funny.
Yeah. Okay, so there's that. Again, something I really want to try. To be honest, gaming-wise, I haven't been really that active at the moment. When we go on Easter break, that is when stuff will happen, I think. We've got to also do some Halo 3 ODST streaming.
Oh yeah, I bought that so long ago.
we haven't got around to that, and we're really sorry, but we really hope to bring you that very soon. So
Yeah.
hopefully in a month or two, maybe.
Yep.
So that's something to keep in mind. Anything else that sort of like updates for us?
Not really.
We've got an Amnesia episode on YouTube, which is still private, which we did
Yeah.
a few parts to, and we might just make that public this week. And
Yeah, because we could carry on over Easter.
yeah, okay. So I think we'll make that public. So check out our YouTube soon for part 1 of Amnesia, where we
Some of
both
it's
shit
fun.
ourselves. Yeah.
That was fun.
And obviously, I don't know, we might not even complete it, but we'll try to.
We probably won't, but we'll have all summer as well, so.
Oh my god, the summer. It's going to be a game fest and a half.
Basically, yes. Yeah.
We're going to be like Dota number ones.
Which are. Talking about gaming, whatever you just said, hopefully, within the near future, we may go to some sort of gaming event. That's the plan anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Eventually, as a group, and like do some sort of like 4-bit special from it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, money is possibly
Yeah,
the
that is a
main
key
factor. Because
But-
we've got to get transport, hotel, tickets, and equipment to actually record us.
Yeah, it's alright. Maybe it might take a little longer.
I mean, it's in the long term, but this is what we really want to do, and we want to like go to at least maybe one for the first year, and then slowly increase it. Record some stuff, have some fun, interview some people.
Yeah. Hello, we're part of 4-bit Gaming, and we'd like to interview you quickly. Can you take a minute of your time?
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, we might need to save up a bit for a decent camera. That's going to be a bit of money. But
Yeah.
but we definitely plan to do this, and hopefully this will be possible in the near future.
Yes.
But yeah, sorry, we keep delaying stuff, and it's just really due to money and time, a combination of both of those.
Yeah.
But don't worry, we're just telling you we've still got it on the books, and we are definitely still thinking about doing it.
Yes, everything we said we're doing, we will do eventually.
We will do. It just how long it takes is just the factor.
Yeah.
So things to look out for in the short term is Amnesia and Halo 3. Obviously we got shows, and Painy's doing some streaming as well as possibly me.
Yep.
But that's like in the short term, it might come a bit slowly though. In the long term, gaming events and possibly some other little bits.
Yarig.
Yeah. So anyway, if you just tuned in, quick reminder: contact us in the Twitch chat. If you're watching the VOD, it's in the comments, please. And Painy's also manning the Twitter at 4-bit Gaming. So yeah, so I think that's most of the news discussed. Did we have any stray articles that fell through?
Only quick ones. Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag. It's due to be released 1st November. I'm not that fussed about it. I've gone off the Assassin's Creed series quite a bit.
Yeah.
Because they're just, like I told you earlier, I think they're just trying to just wring it out for as much money as possible.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a fine line with doing too little, doing too much.
Well, there was rumours I saw that Ubisoft said they were going to delay it for this year and release it next year.
Yeah.
And have a year off to try and sort of build the appeal back up. So people will be like, oh, Assassin's Creed, we have to wait. And then the anticipation will build more and more. But then they decided against it and just brought a new one out.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll probably be good, but
Apparently it's going to be next gen too.
should
Which
be
could
interesting.
which could be cool.
See, I don't really understand what next gen means at the moment. I mean, I know it's going to be better, but I don't really know what to expect. Like probably graphics.
It's hard to really comprehend because we see games on PC, and PC games do look better than console, but not that much.
Exactly.
So I can't like the PS4 is going to have 8 gig RAM, and that's and like better processor and stuff. But like, what is that actually going to prove that much?
Exactly.
But it kind of brings me on to my last little topic thing. Because have you seen any of the the new God of War trailers?
Nope.
Ah, it looks. This is the first time ever I've actually wished I had a PS4 rather than a 360.
Really?
Because it just looks so good. And I can't remember what it is. I think it's Play or something. I don't know. Like they reviewed it, and they said it actually looks like it should be a PS4 game. Like if it came out with the PS4, you'd think you'd actually be quite like pleased with it
Right.
as a next gen game. That's how good it looks. It's like it's pushing the PS3 as far as it can go.
Yeah.
Um, and that's what I'm just thinking. Like if it looks this good and it's a PS3 game, maybe that does mean that PS4 games will look so much better.
Yeah.
Because I suppose the one difference is between a PS3 and a PC is that's all the PS3 really has to do is play a game mainly, whereas the PC has to do other stuff at the same time a lot of the time. So maybe the next gen will be able to make it look better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
Okay.
just sort of ranting.
Yeah. No, it sounds good. It sounds good.
But that's it. That's me for news now.
Cool. So we're going to move on to the question of the week now, which I have just thought up in the last few minutes.
Oh, excellent.
So basically, if you were a game developer, would you add features in that the audience recommends, and like how easygoing would you be? Would you like add all features? Would you not really add any? Tell me.
That's quite a good question, actually. I think it would depend on the game. If it was something that you could afford to do, like if it was a game that you could change quite a bit, then I would.
Yeah.
But I think like my personality would mean that I wouldn't listen that well.
Yeah.
So I'd sort of feel that well, I've made this. I'm the one that knows how to do it.
Yeah.
Sort of like I think it's fine as it is, and if I want to change it, I'll change it depending on how I want to.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think it's a really hard balance to get right.
It's hard to do, isn't it? Because people want more things added all the time, don't they? That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
But you can't add it all. There's a limit
Yeah.
to when, like, even if you did, there's often these ideas that are just ridiculous and will just make the game stupid.
Exactly. And sometimes it's hard to differentiate between the really good ideas and the ones that are just like saying that because I don't know, they died too easily, nerf this gun, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to find it so that it's obviously if it's like every single person playing this game feels the same way about something, then yeah, that's clear that you have to change it. But if it's just like a fifth of the people think, well, that gun's not very good,
Drow up
something. Yeah, but Drow is up. There's no denying that.
By the way, if you don't know, I play Drow. Everyone,
Drow noob.
Oh yeah, come on.
I hate Drow. Well, I play support, so I hate Drow so much. Like every support, Drow is a perfect counter for.
Yeah.
So I hate Drow with a passion. Drow's so up. Valve, please sort it out.
Up Drow, up Drow.
Oh, yeah,
that's why he's banned from. She's banned from Captain's Mode, which is my.
But she'd be banned in every game anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I don't know if she would though.
It depends on who's got first pick and if they want them.
Because like some people don't actually find Drow that big of a threat.
It would be who picks first? Is it Radiant? Yeah, Radiant have first pick. It would be that if you're Radiant and you want Drow, you don't ban her. If you're Dire and you don't want to play against Drow, and even if you do want to play Drow, then you just ban her. Because you know the other team would like to pick her up first.
I don't know. When Drow comes available, I don't think I'd ban her if I was second pick. Just on the off chance that they pick them.
No.
Because I don't know. Because if they do pick them, then you can pick tanky counters.
Are you saying Drow as she is now? Or if they nerf her a bit more?
If they nerf her.
If they nerf her, then yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. But if like how she was now and they just chucked her in, there's no way I'd ever want to play against her.
Yeah.
I'd cry. I'd just run away crying.
Ah, Drow.
No, Drow,
Drow.
leave me.
I'm really heartbroken that I can't play her in Captain's Mode at the moment.
Yeah, but it would be too unfair.
But yeah, going back to the question. So, what is your sort of summary?
My summary is that I would listen, but I wouldn't necessarily act on it.
Yeah.
It depends on what it is. It depends on what the game's like originally and how well I thought I made it.
Okay,
I
cool.
suppose.
My answer is again, I don't know. See, it would be hard to probably listen to all of them, so maybe you'd have someone like collating all the data you get for improvements. But at the end of the day, possibly for a few improvements, but any more than like 10 or 20 or something would just not be on the cards, really.
Scumbag Javo.
And yeah, I sort of agree with you. If you made the game, you really know how you want it to be played, not how they want to play it.
It depends on like how much of a connection you have with the game. If it's a game like your dream game you're making, you spent years and years making it, like say Skyrim.
Yeah.
I imagine there's people that made Skyrim that just like it's like their child. They spent so long making it. To then have people complaining straight away saying this should be added must just be awful. And like you just not make it just to spite them.
Yeah. Albeit like some people who play the game a lot, like say for hours on end every day, then they probably know quite well how to improve the game.
Oh yeah, exactly. But you'd then you'd know that they play a lot because they'd understand so much about it.
Yeah.
To be able to give like a constructive reason for it, rather than just say, "Oh, get rid of this because I don't like it."
Yeah, and I think they should actually following on from that. I think developers should take a sample. I don't know if they do, of the people who play the game most and are very knowledgeable about how to improve it and stuff.
But then that's like thing like Elder Scrolls Online to get a beta key. You have to say what games you played and like talk about it quickly.
Right.
So like that's the sort of situation where people that actually have played it a lot and know what they're on about come in to help improve a game before it comes out. It's a bit different before it comes out, but
yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, so anything else to add on that question?
Not really. Scumbag developers.
Yeah. Okay, and obviously this moves us on to the bargain bucket.
The bargain bucket.
Which was this week.
Pieces of boneless chicken.
You can't call it chicken. It's not chicken.
Why not?
Processed.
It's horse.
I think it would be quite hard to disguise
horse's
horse's chicken. Yeah. Ugh. Man, I couldn't get my words out. Anyway, bargain bucket. I did it this week, but Painey also has the game as well, so he can share some.
So I'll chip in and correct Javo when he's wrong.
Exactly, because I haven't actually had that much time to play it.
No.
It's called Beat Hazard Ultra. I got it for around £2 in the Humble Bundle.
Is that how much you donated?
Yeah.
Oh, I donated $1.
Because we're students and we can't afford everything.
Or unless you're Ben and you donate a cent.
I know. That's just wrong.
Scumbag Ben. That is literally scumbag Ben.
It's not even a penny.
No, I know. 0.6 of a penny.
How do PayPal even calculate that? It's like, what? Do we just let him off or do we just round it up to a penny?
It's probably rounded up.
Yeah. It's like, you should get... I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so it's part of that. If you haven't bought Humble Bundle yet, I urge you to go on.
This one's quite good, actually.
There's 3 or 4 days left. I might be wrong. There might be more. Let me just clarify that for you.
Okay.
So currently... Oh no, 9 days left. It's the Humble Bundle Android 5. Currently 137,000 bundles sold. Beat the Average is currently at $6.66, but it's changing every second. And they've nearly made $1 million. Currently about 910,000.
We contributed to that.
Yes, come on. As usual, Average Linux is the top. All those Linux users who are loaded. And the top contributor with $1,200 was Rap Bootstrap.
What a lad.
I think he donates quite a lot. Or he or something. It's a marketplace for premium Twitter templates.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway, yeah, back to the point. Beach Trip Ultra, from what I've gathered in the 20 minutes I played of it, is a musical shooter, which I think decides on the pace and the intensity of the enemies, depending on what track you play.
God, imagine putting like death metal on it.
I started with a bit of drum and bass, so you know
that was mental.
It was pretty hectic by the end, and yeah.
Imagine putting like some like just classical on it.
Dragon Force.
Dragon.
That would be insane. But anyway, I haven't completed a level yet. I 90%ed a drum and bass song. It looks quite good. I mean, for the money I paid, about £2, I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Although I have to say it's a game that I would just play if I was bored, rather than.
Oh, you wouldn't sit down and be like, yeah, alright, I'm gonna beat this
Yeah.
game.
Beat Hazard, come on. No, it's more of a procrastination game, I personally think.
Yeah.
I don't know
yeah.
what you think. Yeah.
Pretty much the same, really. It like, if I'm just sort of chilling, just sitting around, I talk to someone, I'll be like, oh, I'll play some Beat Hazard quickly.
Yeah. I mean, it's quite. I don't think there's much expandability. I don't think that anything can be built on what's there. It's quite a simple game. The gameplay is obviously going to be very repetitive, like many other games. But I think it's designed well.
It's quite cool, and like good excuse to listen to music as well.
Exactly, yeah. Something different to do. You can use the controller as well.
Yeah, that's what I did. It's
Xbox controller, which is pretty damn good.
Yep.
Music-wise, I can't remember what you said about this. Obviously, I have a big library of music, so I just picked one of there. You can pick from your own library. It puts it into the game.
Yeah, you have to have it actually on your PC.
Yeah. So Paney didn't
Sorry.
have any music on his PC. So what happened with that?
They have music built in on the game, but it's like it's just techno basically the entire lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, boring for me.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Well, I can't, see, no, this is where I should complain about make them so you can have Spotify on it.
Yeah.
Because that would be amazing.
See, it's because Spotify. Have you got premium?
Yep.
It's because the offline mode's all protected via some complex encryption, just to make sure you can't download the tracks.
Scumbag Spotify.
Yeah, I don't know how you would work that, otherwise for that though. It's quite hard to do. But anyway, yeah. Overall, Bit Trip Hazard, for a game you would play for procrastination, I'd probably rate it 6/7 out of 10. It's okay, but I wouldn't say it was brilliant. Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea though. I think games have been, the originality of it could be questioned, because there's quite a lot of musical games.
Yeah. But they're always nice, I suppose.
It's a bit different, and I think it's worth a try if you have £1-2 to spare. But otherwise, I would probably leave it. If you're a raving nut, then go ahead and give £20. I don't care.
Just pay for a game to rave to.
Exactly. But otherwise, yeah.
Mm.
That is that. I think next week, Paney's doing a game.
Yeah, I will
Solo
probably
too?
I will probably do it, yes. I'll do another game from the Humble Bundle.
Yeah.
Gives us a nice little thing to work from.
Yeah. And Paney's already started playing it, and he says it's amazing. But we won't tell you anything, so you tune in next week.
I'll just give you a clue. I find it amazing because I'm a physicist.
Yes, and obviously I've got it, so I'll be playing it as well and give my 2 cents to the debate. Yes, so it looks like we come to the end of the show again, guys. It's been quite good. Well, I think personally. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please don't forget to follow us on Twitter, on Twitch, and subscribe on YouTube. Pop us an email, please. We love constructive criticism, feedback, comments. Yeah.
But we won't add any features you ask us to add because we made it.
Absolutely. God, if you tell us to change the blooming 4-bit colour scheme from purple, I will kill you. Jesus. I love that purple. Anyway, on that note, we're going to do the quickfire quiz and then end the show.
Sorry,
So,
quickfire quiz. I forgot we had this.
you
thing.
know, the questions at the end of the show, and
Oh no.
I will hand it over to Painey.
Okay, so the first question we are going to have is I got to think of any.
Oh Jesus. Okay,
You must have thought of some.
I'm good. Well, I've got one at the moment.
Oh,
Okay, it might the show might end prematurely. Sorry.
okay.
But anyway, my first one is related to the Humble Bundle.
Okay.
I'm saying, if you bought the Humble Bundle, which you obviously have, would you? How do you divide it up between developers, charity, and the Humble Bundle tip?
It was some to developers, most to charity. Oh, no, no humble tip. Some to developers and the rest to charity.
Okay.
That was how I did it. How do you do it?
I do it all to charity.
All to charity? Oh, scumbag me.
Well, no, I don't know, because like when you can't donate that much, I think that if the developers didn't want to donate, they wouldn't. So
Yeah.
yeah, I give it all to charity because I think it's for a good cause.
Fair enough. All right, and I thought of one similar. Humble Bundle. What would be at the moment? What would be the most you would pay for it?
I would pay in my current. So is it taking into account that we're students?
Yes.
I would for
Obviously,
this.
it depends on the games in it. Like if
Yeah.
there's a game that you know you'd want. then
Yeah, for this one or for
Just in general.
in general, $10.
$10. Oh, I'd probably have to say 5 or 6. Maybe like
5,
something like 8
6?
at a stretch.
Oh, okay. I think if it's a really good bundle and like I haven't got to beat the average games, I would probably put in 10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The beat the average ones.
I
what,
mean,
was
like,
what was in the beat the average ones? this week?
Dungeon Defenders and Super Hexagon. And I've got
Oh yeah, Super Hexagon. I was really tempted to do it, but I was.
Oh. You cut out then, Penny.
Oh really? Oh, that's not good.
No.
Am I back now?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
What, you were saying you were really tempted.
I was really tempted to beat the average,
Yeah.
but I couldn't really afford it, so I thought I'd just miss out on them because I really wanted Super Hexagon.
Yeah. Nah,
But-
yeah. I mean, I would have done it, but the thing is, I had both of them, so I didn't.
There's
think
no point in
it's
it.
worth it.
The beat the average idea is so good though,
I know it's good.
because it just means that overall the thing just keeps increasing,
Yeah, exactly.
which is really good because obviously it is
Depending on
all
how
of them.
many people pay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Okay. Yes, it's my question. Damn it.
I copped
Okay.
out of that one easily.
Bloody hell. Do you think that games should rate graphics over gameplay?
Now this depends on the genre, really. Are we going to talk about that, or are we just going to talk in general?
In general.
In general, then no.
No.
It should be like a sort of like equilibrium between them, because I a lot of the time I think if the graphics on a game are amazing, I will sometimes just not worry if the gameplay's a little off. Sort of like the new Devil May Cry game, it looks just brilliant, and the gameplay could be a little better, but I'm not too fast.
Yeah.
But it depends on the genre, obviously.
Okay.
So, that's my answer.
Yeah, sort of similar. I mean, something like, I would say something like World of Warcraft, even though the gameplay is quite cool, it is kind of repetitive, so it has to be mirrored by these amazing sceneries. And to be honest, the graphics in World of Warcraft are actually quite outdated. But
Yeah.
with the vast area, it actually looks okay. But obviously, if they up the graphics, it would be even more immersive and fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But otherwise, I mean, if you had a brilliant storyline, which was really, really great, and your graphics were poor, I don't know, I think it could still work. I mean, obviously, you've got to have some sort of standard of graphics.
It's like the older Final Fantasy games, Final Fantasy VII, for example.
Yeah.
On the first PlayStation, the graphics are terrible. They really are. I mean, like some people will think they're just good because they're quirky, but they're pretty awful graphics. But the story and the gameplay is so good, it just completely makes up for it, and you don't even realize. You don't take
Yeah,
any notice of the graphics.
fair enough.
So
Cool. Well, on that note, we were pretty lack of questions, so we're gonna end this show. Thank you guys for watching, and it's good to be back, isn't it? We'll see you next week.
it's amazing.
Adios.
Yeah. We're still live, aren't we?
We are.
Just us sitting there like.